Hello and welcome. My name is Trevor Watkins and recently I was elected to the role of Chairperson in Hockey Ireland. In this role I am committed to improving the engagement with and communication to the clubs, the provinces, the players, the coaches, the umpires and the volunteers, because this is very important that everybody in the hockey family in Ireland has a full understanding of not only the role Hockey Ireland plays, but also of its ambitions and opportunities that are coming in the next few years. Firstly, in this video, I would like to concentrate on a little bit of information about Hockey Ireland. Hockey Ireland has responsibility for 50,000 players, 250 clubs, 450 schools, and a range of other services that are provided by Hockey Ireland. In looking after all of these players, we have put in place a number of significant programs that are administered and managed by Hockey Ireland. These include the High Performance Programme, the Programme for the Development and Welfare of Young Players, the development of coaches, the development of umpires, encouraging the growth of Hockey ID, formerly known as para-hockey, and indoor hockey and masters hockey. So you can see that there is a wide range of responsibilities that Hockey Ireland have to our sport. In this regard, it is important that each of you can play a part in whatever section or portion of this of the programme that you are involved in, because Hockey Ireland will not be able to deliver on all these programmes on their own, and therefore it is very important that you and your clubs and the provinces all play their part. Hockey Ireland has played a significant part over the last 120 years, as it was the second oldest hockey association in the world, and has played its part in lending administrators to not only the International Hockey Federation, but also being founder members of the European Hockey Federation, has given some excellent administrators that have helped shape our sport to where it is today. It is important that you understand the range of programs and supports that Hockey Ireland provide for you, the provinces, the clubs and its members. It is very important that you understand these programs. Not only is there the High Performance Programme, which is supported by Sport Ireland and Sport Northern Ireland very generously, not only in financial terms, but also with the world-class facilities that are in Abbottstown in the National Training Centre, and also in Northern Ireland with the excellent facilities in Jordanstown and Queen's University. The development of young players is critical. Our national teams, having reached some substantial heights on the global stage over the last 7 years, have now got to put in place a succession plan that enables us to stay at this high level of competition. And in that, there are excellent junior age group programs, not only at under 23, but also under 21, under 18 and under 16, all administered and managed by Hockey Ireland. We then look at the coach education and umpire education development. Both of these are really important for the growth of our sport. Without coaches and without umpires, our sport will not grow. It is therefore very important that all the provinces and clubs and you as members look at providing these services, and they are extremely rewarding and are very beneficial for our game. In relation to para-hockey, or Hockey ID as it is now called, we have developed a growing number of clubs and have participated in international tournaments, and we in Dublin will this year host an international Hockey ID tournament in Abbottstown. In regard to indoor hockey, over the last 5 years, indoor hockey has begun to gain momentum. Again, Hockey Ireland is promoting and administering and supporting the growth of indoor hockey in Ireland. So these areas are really important. So the workload for Hockey Ireland has increased dramatically. Hockey Ireland is composed of a board of volunteer directors and paid administrators who are there to look after every aspect of our game and to deliver on the level of expectation that you as members are looking to see in our sport. I'd now like to turn to the matter of funding of Hockey Ireland. And there are two important areas of funding that I would like to explain to you so that you fully understand these and that you can see what the challenges are for Hockey Ireland going into the future. The first is in high performance. High performance funding is provided by Sport Ireland and Sport Northern Ireland together with very supportive sponsors in Softco and Park Developments. These funds are ring-fenced purely for the development and management of our national teams. No monies that are subscribed into Hockey Ireland by way of affiliation fees go into the high performance budget, apart from the administration that is charged in by different members of the team. The second most important one is on the administration and management of all those services and competitions and leagues, etc., that I indicated earlier in explaining about Hockey Ireland. And this is very important. And we have brought in the membership system. Now, 4 years ago, the Hockey Ireland, the clubs decided that they would switch from the affiliation fee model, which had been there for over 100 years, to the membership model and to move away from that. We are now in a position to introduce this membership model from this season, and it should be rolled out to all the clubs in August and September. There are over 50,000 players on the island playing hockey on a weekly basis. 2/3 of these are under 18 years of age. Players under 18 years of age and in all junior age groups do not contribute any monies into Hockey Ireland, although they are major beneficiaries from all the various development programs. So now we have created a membership system that will have a number of categories. And this could be just a senior member, it could be a junior age group under 18 or under 13, it could be an umpire, it could be a coach, it could be a volunteer. And what we want to do is to introduce this category that makes it easy for everybody in hockey, including volunteers and everybody, to become a member of Hockey Ireland. The fees that we will raise through these different membership categories will be largely ring-fenced and used to develop those categories. An example, monies coming in to the junior age groups will be used to develop junior age group programs throughout the island, and in particular to support parents who have funded to date the national junior age group programs. To do this, there will be also benefits to both the clubs and to the members. The clubs must understand that they will not be paying affiliation fees after next year, and there will be a 2-year lead-in just to smooth everything over, and we will transfer the contribution to an individual membership, which will be really important. The clubs will not be charged for the membership. It is the member's individual responsibility to register as a member, and they will get a unique ID for that. To support that, we have put in place an insurance policy, which will be rolled out to the clubs for personal accident. This will ensure a standardisation of insurance throughout the hockey community so that everybody who goes onto the hockey pitch can feel safe and protected, both whether for yourself or the people you may be playing against. We will also be rolling out a number of additional benefits over the coming months and in the coming years that will be of benefit to members in regard to shopping, in regard to travel, in regard to a variety of different services that should be of benefit to all of you. So as you can see, these monies are critical for us to be able to put in place a team that can service everything that you expect from Hockey Ireland. And it is important that the hockey community now stands up to fund its sport, to meet its expectations. So I encourage you all, through your clubs, to sign up and to be part of this journey. And this is game-changing for hockey in Ireland. And I can guarantee you that every penny that is raised will go towards Hockey Ireland. It will not be wasted. Finally, I'd like to touch on the opportunities and some of the ambitions of Hockey Ireland. We are privileged to play a sport that is gender diversified, played with equal respect, is inclusive of all parts of the community. These are areas that we need to continue to build on and to develop and to create opportunities for everybody in every sector of our game. I would like to touch on some of the exciting things that are happening in Irish hockey. Hockey Ireland, we rolled out the strategy in February. Now, this strategy should be read by all clubs and all players so they can see where the hockey is going and where our ambitions and challenges lie. Most of the lifting in the strategy will be done by the provinces into the clubs. And for that, we require your support and engagement to make all of this happen. But I'd just like to again touch on some of the key exciting things that are happening in Irish hockey. In Ulster, there's the Youth Forum Initiative, together with reaching out to the refugees in society, together with elite player development programs that are progressing really well. In Connacht, who have been energised in the last 2 years to start to put in key infrastructure facilities to allow the game to grow there. But also they have put in place the Connacht Academy to allow their young players the same level of opportunity that are there around the rest of the island. In Munster, we have seen new clubs coming on board, new regional hubs being put in place to improve the quality and opportunity for young players to develop. And in Leinster, particularly in provincial Leinster, in Wicklow, in Enniscorthy, in Mullingar, Carlow, Boyne, Navan, all of these towns are now energised to grow our sport and to put in excellent facilities for their community and to play a real part in their community. So all of these challenges, together with the ambitions of Hockey Ireland, that we would like to host European Championships and World Cups and everything else in between here in Ireland. We have a great track record in doing this, and we are highly thought of by the EHF and the FIH. So these ambitions will bring hockey to everybody in the country, top class hockey, so the young people can see the top players not only here in Ireland, but also in Europe and the rest of the world. And finally, I would just say, this is our time for our game. It is time for all of us to be part of this journey, to grow our sport, and for each one of you and your clubs to be ambassadors for our sport in your club, in your community, and in the wider society. We have an excellent reputation. We have set the tone and set the bar. Our girls are playing in Tokyo Olympics in 2 weeks' time. This is fantastic for our game. Get behind them, be part of it, and I look to see you all in the new season, either in person or on pitch side, and I wish you all the very best for the 21-22 season. Thank you.